SpongeBob me boy, I'm back. And up to this point, there have been 23 total episodes of this series. And let me tell you what, it does not feel like that. Feels like I've recorded about 8. Because, yeah. And let's check out the stats. Jacoby Brissett, not looking that bad. He hasn't thrown an interception for 3 weeks now, so that's not bad. It's week 6, meaning that he could theoretically triple these numbers, and he wouldn't be putting up the same stats as last year, but he'd be putting up close to the same amount of yardage, but not quite as many touchdowns. But who expects a quarterback to throw 51 touchdowns or more every year, let's be honest. How is, what's his face doing? 12 touchdowns, 1 interception. So yeah, he's probably number 1 on the MVP list, not gonna lie. So, yeah, we gotta face the division rival Texans, who are, I guess their spot from last year has been taken by the Titans. The Jags are leading the division after our pitiful first 2 performances, but we are back and strong. We are going to be rocking the Color Rush uniforms because those seem to be the only uniforms that we have any left of. So, whatever, right? And I believe in the last episode we fixed Jacoby Brissett and his tendency to want to have complete running back stats because he was apparently a primary scrambling QB. So according to Madden, that means that he should be a running back or something like that. I'm sorry if the mic cut out a little bit, or if it didn't, then lucky you. But sorry if it did, because messing with it, straightening out the cords with tape puts it better. So Ebron already up to 5 touchdowns and 5 games. That's not bad. As there goes that boy Marlon Mack for a gain of 3 on the play. Last week had a ridiculous game. Marlon Mack more than likely not leading in rushing yet, but more towards the end of the season he probably will be. Just because we had our bye week really early. So, as Jacoby Brissett, heavy pressure and just absolutely throws a bomb. Well, not a bomb, but a strike. To Zach Pascal, who, speaking of him, was going to be open, but J.J. Watt came screaming in off the edge. I believe he was injured the last time we played the Texans, which would probably explain why we beat them so bad. It was because Braden Smith wasn't getting insta-shed every time. Texans get the ball back at their own 41. See what they end up doing with it. And they get a touchdown out of it. Wonderful. Block someone extra, hopefully. Help out with that pass rush. As someone over the top. It's Paris Campbell. As he's gonna moss his man. Paris Campbell on the catch. That could have easily been picked off. But the 50-50 ball worked out in our favor. Paris Campbell. As he's going to look up into the back of the end zone. Almost caught by Eric Ebron in the back of the end zone. Really, he wants me to run the same play again? I mean, really change this up a bit. Oh, yeah, that once. Oh. Would you look at that? Who else other than Braden Smith? Oh, they have Yannick Ngakoue. Yeah, that explains why their D line is just tearing us up. We put Mac on this side of the line, so he can block. Our goal is to get at least to the first down marker. As Eric Ebron drops it, hit as he tries to catch it. Now, I think you all know where we're going with this one. Who needs a kicker when you got Taysom Hill on the outside? Touchdown, Taysom Hill. What a man. You know, this man right there, it feels unfair to run that play, but in all honesty, all the computer has to do is call the right play, and it stops. So, in a way, part of me wants to let J.J. Watt get a sack, just so I can gain yardage and make him lose every bit of progress that he has on Fearmonger right now. As a pass down low, Zach Pascal with the catch. That ball was placed perfectly where it had to be for it not to be picked off, that's for sure. Oh, that could have easily been picked off. That right there, I don't even know how that happened, to be honest. I mean, I am the one who threw the pass to Ebron, but that defender shouldn't have known that play was happening. Marlon Mack gonna outrun his man, breaks a tackle down at a 39-yard line. Probably gonna end up being a pass to Ebron or a check down to Marlon Mack. And it's gonna be a throw to Eric Ebron, who's gonna juke out a defender and get tackled at the 38-yard line. They're gonna run one safety when we got DK Metcalf on the field. Bad idea. Bad idea, I tell you. You're telling me I blocked everyone I had and their safety, of all people, gets through? Get out of here. Deshaun Gibson, unless he just was wide open, right there just coming through, there's no way that a safety would be able to insta-shed or anything like that. You notice how what happened to Zach Pascal really should have been defensive holding, but there's no animation for defensive holding. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Now, we do actually have wind in our favor here, I believe. So I believe a field goal might not necessarily be that bad of an idea. Now, I am going to line up with the field goal power. Oh. Yeah, it's not going to go in, is it? Let's just say we don't try it anyways. I got the max power. Oh, God. No. No! I forgot the audible back. No! I forgot the audible back to the right play. It was supposed to be freaking field goal. I forgot the audible. I tried to toss it back. I probably got our kicker killed, and oh, what happened here? How do we get the ball back right here? Did someone fumble or something? Zach Pascal hit as he tries to catch it and drops it. Paris Campbell probably going to be the one to get open here. Nope. It's going to be Zach Pascal on the outside. Jacoby Brissett, this whole season, has put up relatively consistent numbers. Passing yardage-wise. Yeah, it's definitely pass interference. Otherwise, it's probably a touchdown. Obviously going to accept that. Could have easily been picked off right there. So if we had a QB spy or something that almost disrupted that. Again, why is there just somebody sitting right there in the middle of the field? Luckily, it's a defensive lineman, so they're not picking it off. Still. literally, I hate this game so bad. How are you going to come out in a pass defense every singular play? There is zero way that you come out and that any normal team on the 1 yard line comes out in pass defense. Like, seriously. There's Brissett's first interception in a long time, all because the computer thinks it's realistic to come out in a pass defense on their opponent or on their own 1 yard line. It better be a face mask. Try to kill him. Jeez. All I wanted to do was get Eric Ebron his 10th touchdown. And of course, he's just slightly short. Just so I can be irritated again, trying to... Okay, good. Doesn't look like anyone would be able to get there. And of course, now their whole defense comes in, right? Because why wouldn't they? At least it gives me more space to kind of do whatever. We get Ebron. Well, no, it's 5th. It would be his 5th. But instead, Jacoby Brissett's going to be the one to score the touchdown, which is fine, I suppose. Because he has a pretty good streak of games with a rushing touchdown or more, I suppose, so might as well, right? About, I said his 10th, like over and over, and it was his 5th. Wow, okay, EA. It's not like I tried to make Max stick his hand out last second right there. Like, seriously. Not where I thought Circle's route was going. There you go. Probably going to be a not very many touchdown game for Brissett, but who knows? Stuff could change. Speaking of which, okay. I thought that Campbell had a step right there, but he didn't, so that's my fault. Could have easily been picked. I thought he had the step, but he didn't. Brissett sees a man down the field. It's Marlon Mack on the catch. Oh, would you look at that, right? Have a decent amount of time in the pocket, and all of a sudden, Mr. J.J. Watt has to come through, doesn't he? He just has to. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now the question is, does that count as a passing touchdown for Brissett? Honestly, nope, it doesn't. Zach Pascal got us a touchdown, but it didn't count for what I wanted it to count for. Okay, good. I thought that they were going to do some BS that was going to hold him up at that part of his route where he just wasn't going to be able to get there in time. That would have made me so mad. You know, press cover him on the outside. Bad idea, bum. What? How is it that I max protect? And what, they had like 3 people in QB spy right there? Like, what am I supposed to do when your whole defense is in QB, or when your whole defensive line is in QB spy? It's not like there's any indication for it either. It would be different if it was like, oh hey, yeah, you're the other team. Even if it just said could have a QB spy. Just something to remind you that there is such a thing as a QB spy would be just a beautiful addition. Marlon Mack over the top. Touchdown, Marlon Mack for real this time. Now, are we not going to talk about, though, on the fact that last drive, someone with 96 carrying barely got tapped in the legs and ends up fumbling? Like, get out of here. And did he drop it? Of course he did, because if I was a person online, I would have gotten a cheesy animation. Go Zach Pascal. And of course, how do you beat your man, but yet your man is also able to catch up to you from behind? That logic is terrible. If you can beat your man, like outrun him on a route, there's no reason that you can't outrun him in open field. Oh well. Yeah, Brissett puts up pretty consistent like yardage numbers, but he's not like. Ooh, hitting Ebron. Should have been a touchdown for Eric Ebron, but the slightest hit on a big guy is able to knock it free, eh? I see you, EA. I see you. Now keep in mind, right? Now who is number 93 on their defense? I just want to check this, right? Just keep in mind that Brissett has 84 at every single stat for his running, and 85, I believe, at one other. 93, Yannick Ngakoue, 83. And I guess he has better acceleration, but the thing is, maybe he should be able to catch up at first, but then Brissett should outspeed him the rest of the way. But no, in Madden, it's just, that's not how it works. Like, yeah, I'm going to stay in this formation. And of course, that defensive reaction time is just stupid. Like, actually, I'm going to turn that down after this game. Defensive reaction time is the absolute most AIDS thing to try to play against. Like, you can have somebody wide open and should be wide open, but the defender will play their player's route the whole way until you press the button to throw it. The defender, who should have no reason to know who you're passing to, will just automatically go off of their man and just start chasing the ball. Like, that's not fair. If it looks open to me and should be open for me, then why is he able just to react and just absolutely screw me over? You want to know why? The real answer why? Because man coverage. I actually learned an interesting fact about Eric Ebron earlier. Apparently, when he was a kid, he used to box. Basically, like, he liked watching Mike Tyson or whatever. I was watching something on NFL Films earlier. If I remember correctly, I only watched that specific part like once, so I don't remember exactly. But he said something along the lines of, basically to keep himself out of trouble, for some reason he boxed, which I don't understand how punching something can keep you out of trouble. Like, practicing punching something keeps you out of trouble, but I mean, hey, I suppose it worked. He talks with the, with the catch. Now, Brissett could end up putting up 2 touchdowns here with only 2 interceptions. That might not even be that bad of a game, honestly. And there's that man, Zach Pascal, on the catch. I'm going to do something very risky here. It's either going to pay off in a very, very great way, or it's not going to pay off. But it looks like it's going to pay off. Is now they can't tie the game with a field goal. So they have to score a touchdown. That should go straight down the middle of the field.
as it did. Could it be a field goal? Nope. Why is Marcus Hunt on the field? Oh, don't tell me Kamoko Ture got hurt. I'd be mad. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I gotta go and do that entire drive again because DeAndre Hopkins has to be the one person in the game who's just gonna absolutely. What is okay? I just want to look at something, right? Now keep in mind the 83 speed can keep up with 84. But now let's see, what's Kenny Moore's speed? His speed is 89. Now let's see. Keep in mind, 83 can keep up with 84, aka Jacoby Brissett, and what's his face? Oh, okay, he has 93 speed. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I didn't think he was that fast. My bad. My bad. But yeah, that just frustrates me. There's no way that that's your first play. You just come out and absolutely decimate my defender. Come on, Naheem Hines, let's do this. Keep in mind, if I put Naheem Hines on the outside, he has 94 speed. Their corner who could have 70 speed would keep up with him. I can guarantee it. Oh, I was hoping to use Jukebox, but didn't work right. Well, at least we put ourselves closer to field goal range. So, feel more comfortable. Now we're definitely in field goal range. Probably they're at home with all 3 timeouts. So, now I wonder, how did he get his X Factor? Oh, he didn't have an X Factor. I thought he did have an X Factor. My bad. So how did he get his X Factor when he didn't have it last possession? I tried to juke and it didn't work, so I don't know. Eric Ebron in for the touchdown. His 5th on the season. So they've got 23 seconds with all 3 timeouts to get all the way down the field again. Now this time I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. I'm running a zone coverage and putting my man back. Which means now, watch what they'll do, right? I'm not going to run a man coverage this time. And I'm going to drop my man back and watch. They'll throw an out route. Guaranteed out route, even though they have all 3 timeouts. Right, so I'm going to put a QB spy on him, just so he doesn't do something crazy. That's not the type of out route I expected, Deshaun. But if that's what you think you want, then have at it, bud. But see, this is fun. No. Just pick it off, end the game. Or do that. Whatever. Just don't let them get the ball down there. Whatever you may do. Good defense. No, I wanted to use Darius Leonard, but I couldn't.
go over a high-scoring game between Indianapolis and Houston. Wait. Don't tell me that was John Gruden as their head coach. I could be wrong, but is that who their head coach was? Because Brissett had an amazing game, yardage-wise. Not so much TD to interception, but I don't know how to check their coach's name, so... Oh, right. I don't think that was John Gruden, though. But as of now, other than this recording, every recording I've done has been uploaded, so... That's nice. Okay, so... do your speed rusher, why not? There we go, finesse move. That's what really matters, to be honest. And Zach Pascal, we'll do your deep threat. Hopefully get some speed. No speed, but you did get 2 deep route run, 2 medium route, and 2 release, 1 spec, and 1 jump. Nice. What do the stats look like now? Nice. And he got +2 finesse move as well. We don't have a new injury, do we? Okay, good. Go ahead and send him to the next week. Did anyone on our team win a weekly award? As no. Ooh. So we have to face T.Y. Hilton next week. Well, next episode. I can't do the Hank Hill thing, but why is Tom Brady still in the league? That's no fair. Because yes, we are focusing Brissett in training because, yeah. I'll come up with Ray and Rocky Scene. Let's do your man-to-man. Now, this guy will just upgrade. So we've got Patriots and the Browns, who are going to both be tough teams. The Patriots have the only defense. No. The Browns' defense scares me more for one reason and one reason only. Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's going to make me rage so hard, folks. Jacksonville is 5-1. Now, what we have to hope for is we have to hope that they lose 2 of their next games. My reason for saying that is that if they lose 2 of their next 3 games, that means that they would be 6-3, which, if we can win out up until that point, we would be 6-2, and then if we beat them, they would be 6-4, and we would be... Wait, hold on. Yeah. My math is bad. Hopefully you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one, which for me will be in about 2 minutes. So I gotta go take a piss. Yee.